Good morning, McGraw.
All right, Friday, booming. What happened Friday?
Booming on Friday. The Dow was up 143 points and closed at 24,652. It's 69th record close of the year, the most since 1996. The Dow is up 25% this year, and optimism is still high for the market and the economy. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury rose to 2.35%. Now, that's lower than it was at the start of the year, despite 3 rate increases from the Fed. Now, this is because of all the global uncertainty. Investors are buying the safety of our Treasury, keeping rates low despite the rate increases.
Yeah, interesting. All right, let's get around the world here. Humana, what are we hearing from them?
Humana is close to a deal to buy Kindred Health. Humana and 2 private equity firms plan to pay about $4 billion for Kindred. Humana would take their home hospice care business while the private equity firms take the long-term acute care hospitals and rehab centers. We have seen a lot of deals in this space recently, and we expect more to come.
All right, that's Humana. What about Hershey? What's going on with Hershey?
Now Hershey's is close to a deal to buy Amplify, the maker of Skinny Pop popcorn, for $12 a share, or a 71% increase to Friday's close. Hershey's is working on something they call Snackfection, or the combination of sweet and salty snacks. Hershey will pay $1.6 billion for the company, and many analysts already like the deal because the snack foods is one of the few categories still growing in sales.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, what are we hearing about Proctor & Gamble?
Yeah, well, activist investor Nelson Peltz will get a seat on Procter & Gamble's board. He lost a tight fight that went on for months and cost over $100 million, but he might have won during a recount. Almost 2 billion votes were cast, and many of them were paper ballots. He will start on the board in March of 2018.
So I understand this story correctly. He spent $100 million lobbying to get on the board of Procter & Gamble, and he initially failed, but it turns out he didn't, so he will sit on the board.
You got it.
The man really wants to sit on the board at Procter & Gamble for $100 million.
I guess he must.
All right. Markets today, Scott Brothers.
I'd say the Dow looks up 130 points. We should get a vote on the new tax plan on Tuesday. Investors are thinking we should get tax relief soon, so we'll see how that turns out.
All right, Scott. Have yourself a good day. Thanks for checking in. We'll talk to you tomorrow.